It's time for your daily crypto update with Framework Fortune Crypto. I'm your host Ben, and let's dive right in. So, daily chart on Bitcoin. We got rejected there. Got all the way up to 69,000, but this was a quick rejection. You know, every time we hit a peak, a new high, we have a quick rejection. So it's already starting to rebound, riding up the 10-day right now, retesting 65,000. As long as it can break back through 65,000, this run will continue on Bitcoin. And you can see there, it's just barely holding above it. So let's check out Ethereum, and then we'll get into these altcoins. Yeah, Ethereum actually pulled back, I think, pretty hard. A little bit harder than Bitcoin. But Ethereum has already rebounded about halfway up to that 47.54 area. Climbing right up the 50-day and the 10-day. Gets these nasty pullbacks sometimes. But as long as we're bullish, it continues to hold up this 50-day, which is the blue line. Computer's making noises, not sure why. Alright, but anyway. Ethereum looking good to continue to try to push up to 5,000. A lot of resistance in that 48.5 area. So for top gainers today, Cartesia exploding, and this actually started a little bit yesterday, last few days, ripping all the way up to $1.75. And currently consolidating, possibly could break out. You have a little triangle forming. Will break out more, I should say, not break out. A little triangle, something like that. It's just consolidating in. So re-break of probably 160. We could see Cartesia continue to move. If not, it's got a ways to drop back down to about 125. What's up, Ruben? UMA popping up. Moving from about 14 to 19. Very nice move there. Kind of same things that last one. We got this downtrend on there. So probably going to see it consolidate some more unless it breaks over 20 here in the next day or two. And we got OGN up 18%. Nice movement out of that so far. NKN continues to climb up. Just one to keep an eye on as it's continuing to build higher highs and higher lows. God's Unchained token, it did get a pop up to $6 before selling off, but you can see it's already coming back up at the moment. Just got some major resistance at that 525, but I don't think that's going to be a problem for that coin. Shiba still climbing the trend line. Getting hung up at the 50-day right now. But probably in the next 24 hours, we'll see Shiba test the quad 06 area. And then if it breaks that, that's when we can see it really push. You finally started playing Gods? That's awesome, man. If you need some more information on it, I got a bunch of it. I've been pretty active in it. I'm gonna do more videos too on Gods Unchained, because there's a lot going on there, and I'm diving pretty deep into that project. Let's see, what did Mana do? So Mana breaking over the trend line, the downtrend there, trying to have a push up. Got a little bit of indecision on this candle, but if it can hold about where it's at, that 275 area, then on the next candle we could see it push on up to 3. But Mana looking like it may try to hold. We got bored while you're setting up the starport on your computer. Yeah, they're paying out pretty decent. It looks like, and some of those cards in Gods Unchained are expensive. Like some of them are $100,000 NFTs and stuff. So the fact you can pull those out of packs is pretty wild. Plus they're paying out the Gods token now for the weekly events. A lot going on there with Gods. But yeah, Mana could get a rip there. See, Luna holding over 50 still, so that's looking good. Adam all the way. Adam dipped all the way down to 28. I did not see that dip all the way down there. Boy, I missed that. I would have liked to grab some more of it right there. It looks like since it cracked this trend line, Adam may be going to consolidate for a little bit. Hold on just a second. Alright, sorry. Got some groceries being delivered. But yeah, if Adam's going to come down some more, then I am all for it. The cheaper I can get this, the better. It did hold, though. It did kind of hold this 32 area. It dipped down there, but it's already rebounded back to 33. There goes Sam going crazy. If it can get back in this triangle, it could still break out to the upside. It may be done for a little bit, but look, it looks like, see, Akash just had a bounce off at 250 again, but DVPN is, I had a little pullback, but it's almost back on the trend line. Iris holding up the trend line. See, Voyager token was able to hold that 250, 240 area, and now it's back up testing 280. So Voyager actually looks good, like it may try to make another move here soon. Especially since it held that up. It is still getting held up at 275 resistance, but testing it. And of course Solana, it had a pullback as well. Still trying to hold this 50-day. It may have to come down some more. But I don't know. I don't expect that out of Solana. We'll see. We'll have to keep an eye on Solana for the next day or two to be able to tell. It is a possibility to come back all the way down to the trend line, which would be 200. Yeah, that's a possibility. But if it breaks this downtrend and starts pushing up, then it'll probably go on to 300. It's hard to tell right now. So we'll check out Solana tomorrow and see what it looks like. Let's see, what else do we got? Bond had a huge spike up. Currently holding up support at 35. If it can continue to hold this 35 support, it could have another big rip. That's Barn Bridge. How's 1 inch looking? So all I'm waiting on for 1 inch is for it to come back up and start testing 450. It did have a little test there, but got rejected. now we're starting to curl. I want to see if it can come back up one more time. But 1 inch, I'm keeping an eye out for the break of that 450 area. Because the last time it broke that 450 area, it made a nasty move. Doubled in price before giving all those gains back. Algorand popping out of its triangle, so this is one you could keep an eye on. A little bit of a head and shoulders possibly. This would be your head, this would be your shoulder. This could end up forming another shoulder if it does not pop over 210. If it gets over 210, it's fine. If it doesn't, expect a dump there. Avalanche, a little pullback. It's just everything was moving really good, and then Bitcoin and Ethereum's hard pullbacks kind of just pulled everything else back. I am still swinging Fetch. Fetch did have a breakout. It broke all the way up to $1.08, but has pulled back since. I'm still holding it though, because that is not the breakout I'm looking for. It's a little wick up there, a little quick breakout. So you can see I still got my whole position, 691 Fetch. As long as it's staying in this 90-cent area, I'm going to continue to hold because I think this is going to have a bigger breakout than 10 or 15 cents. I'm expecting this to move at least to 125. So we'll see what happens there. Oh, real quick, I got to check this stock. Okay. So I was swinging a stock and I'm still not out of it yet. I'm trying to get as much profit out of it as I can, but... Suku's still going. Well, actually, this one's relatively new to Coinbase. You got a nice big wedge on Suku. $1 is holding this very strong support. Got rejected on that trend line there. We can actually move it down probably a little bit more there, which is right around 125. I'd like to see it maybe come down one more time like 105, then catch it. But it may hold this 50-day here. Because so far, even with those pullbacks, it's tried to hold up and held above the EMAs. We'll spread this out real close. You can see all these candles closed above the EMAs. This one hasn't closed yet, but it's pushing up there. So Suku, I would say keep on pretty close watch for the next couple of weeks. Especially this next day or two to see if it does come back up here. What's up, Colombiano? What's up, Lauren? So Suku, I'm definitely got to keep an eye on. Okay. Storage was one I put on high alert, but I'm not really seeing anything there now. If we see it hold 150, then that could be a play again. But I really like the way Suku looks. It's a nice wedge pattern here. Looks like Digibyte's up a little bit. This is one of the cheaper cryptos. Up to 6.5 cents. Got it's another pretty decent triangle pattern there. Got your uptrend. And then we got this resistance at basically, we'll just say 75 cents. Yeah. Draw a line straight across there. Well, if you'll draw. There you go. So it's in this little consolidation triangle. Break it at 0.75. It could break out. Yeah, I'm bad at coding and that stuff. That's not my expertise. My expertise is looking at charts and saying, hey, that might could do something. Alright. So I'm not doing any trading, any crypto trading tonight because I'm going to be still holding fetch until I get the breakout I'm looking for, unless it doesn't break out. If it continues to just go sideways under $1 for like another few days, then I'll probably move around and look at something else. But I think fetch is it's getting super close to popping $1. Where's loop ring at? Loop ring. So loop ring actually, nice little flag, a little triangle here. Loop rings up so high though, but if this is gonna break, it's gonna have to be within the next 8 hours. It's gonna break to the upside. But if it doesn't, it could fall quite a bit. It could fall back to this $2, $2.25 area, something like that. Crypto.com, that one was getting some nice pops. Got all the way up to 50 cents, back down to 34 right now. Holding that 50-day support, or the 50-day EMA as support. Bouncing off there, but nothing really there yet I'd be wanting to take a look at. There you go, Lauren. Yo, you made some good money trading Shiba earlier with a bull flag on the 15-minute. Very nice. Yeah, I saw Shiba was rebounding. Let's see, Namara, what are you doing? Nothing there. I don't like what I'm seeing there. LCX, this one had a pop when it first came on to Coinbase, but not doing too much. Could be one to keep an eye on. Probably a week or two away from any action there, though. Polkadot had a pretty harsh pullback. A little double top there, too. So Polkadot really struggling to stay over 50. It needs to hold 50 as support. And maybe trying to pull back to this trend line. May see one more little rebound up to that 55. Maybe even a break over 55. And then maybe a pullback down. It's getting a little ways off there. Band protocol is one I was looking into. This one has some interesting potential. It's got this uptrend right now. That's climbing up. And it's bounced off of it 4 times since the end of September. Continually confirming it. So and as you see, it's already kind of bouncing. I'm expecting another little bounce here. So I'm going to start adding the band. And band is one that is in the Cosmos ecosystem. Previously got all the way up to $22 back in April. So it's pretty cheap right now. Not really having that big of a rebound yet like some of the other ones have. Actually, I'm going to put that one on high watch. Yeah, you know, one life Daniel B. They just talk crazy trash. Their trash doesn't even make sense half the time. CRV, that one's a little sketchy because this is way up here floating. Trend line way down here at 2. It's consolidating, trying to hold like this 420 area, but that's pretty sketchy. I'm gonna just keep scrolling. If there's any coins you guys want me to check out, Just let me know. I'm going to just see if there's anything that's not on my list that I maybe should add. So ASM, that's a little cheaper one. Let's see. Let me pop over to Live Coin Watch. I'm going to check out ASM real quick, see if it's worth me keeping an eye on. That's not it. ASM, the symbol protocol. Oh yeah, huge supply of this. Doesn't even say a circulating supply. 2,000, almost 3,000 holders on 4 exchanges. So they're doing something with liquidity pools. Maybe one to. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it's not really showing a supply. That's a little concerning. I'm gonna let that one have some more time before I mess with it. I'm not even gonna put it on my list. Iconx Litecoin, after its big rip, it did almost get to 300, but pretty massive pullback. Almost a head and shoulders here. Head, shoulders, shoulder. If this can break back over 275, then it won't be a head and shoulders. But if it can't break, then it's going to come back down on this 50-day, 40-hour. Public. What is public? What crypto is that you're talking about? What crypto exchange? Now DDX has had some big pops randomly. Actually, this thing just pops randomly quite a bit. Little U shape here. If it can continue to hold up $6 as support, we could see that maybe pop up to $6.50 again, at least $6.30. It's like Facebook, but for trading. Huh. I'll have to kind of check it out. That's kind of what I was trying to do with frameworkfortune.com, but I guess, you guys got your own little websites. No, that's okay. Frameworkfortune.com's got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. It's going to be real great. Okay, B. This one's kind of stair-stepping up. Got a pop-up there, a little curl, another pop-up, so another little curl, and we can see another pop-up. Got to break 30, some resistance there. Tezos, man, Tezos has dropped down quite a bit. If it can't hold up here, it's got a long ways to go back down to the trend line, to basically that 250 area. Neo breaking out of this little downtrend. Bit of a double bottom there. So if Neo can hold 50, that could maybe possibly go on another rip. A lot of possible rips even after the Bitcoin Ethereum pullback. So the altcoin market's still hot. We got Uniswap just riding in this channel still. Between 15 and 30. Whoa, what did I just do? Crazy stuff. H bar still trying to push up. getting above this resistance line, which it looks like it's starting to turn into support now. Yeah, it is starting to turn into support. You can see these two candle wicks right here. This one dipped below it, but was pushed back above. Oops, didn't mean to move that, but anyway. And then this one right here bounced down to it and pushed off of it and made about a 4 or 5 cent move up. So that's just got to continue to hold above that line. And we can see H bar push back up to that 55, maybe 60 cent area. One life to Bitcoin to 500K. You stay on that Bitcoin to 500K. It's definitely not going to 500K by the end of this year. How's that doing? Oh, that stock still slowly climbing. I got 2 hours left for the market closes completely. All right, anyway. See, how's Cardano doing? Cardano surprisingly actually rebounded quite nicely from that pullback. It's trying to hold that 50. It's also gotten pretty close back to the trend line as well. Let's actually connect that like that. Let's connect the downtrend there. Yeah, Cardano may in another couple weeks get a move soon. We bring that line, straighten that out. Filecoin still in this channel, still pretty cheap too. So Filecoins definitely want to keep an eye on. And then OXT, this is one I'm swinging on. Voyager got all the way up to 77 cents. Currently having a pullback at the moment, but if it can continue to consolidate and make these nice healthy U shapes. You got a U shape there, breakout. U shape there, breakout. So another little U shape with a breakout over 80 cents. We could see it up to $1. It's kind of what I'm looking for. But we'll see. Really, yeah, just a little quick pullback across the market. Still got some altcoins breaking out. Most of the patterns rebounded back to where they were. The only thing that's really down is IOTX after it rebounded again. So if IOTX starts seeing support again, which it looks like it's trying to hold right around 30 cents, and it starts to curl up, we could see it make a possible another pop. But again, I don't like that you can't market order in or out of it on Coinbase Pro. All right. Yeah, so that's all right. Your husband can you know, do some trolling on the channel. That's fine. Bitcoin 500K in 10 years. That's more realistic. One life. That is a possibility. I don't know. I just there's a lot of big money that's getting in Bitcoin now, and I don't know. I don't think it's going to go anywhere, but 500,000 would be pretty insane. So we'll give the stream about 10 more minutes here. If you guys have any more cryptos you want me to take a look at, I'll get back to live trading. Hopefully this weekend. Fetch is just taking forever to break out. But you can see we're holding this 90 cents as support. So I suspect, which is already kind of happening, we're going to continue to bounce off that 90 cent area. Now if it cracks 90 cents, it could drop back down to 83, 82. But I'm not going to hold it down that long if it starts cracking. Because I'm in too high. I'm in at 93.5 cents. So if it gives me a chance to get back in pretty cheap instead of where I'm at, I might take it. I gotta keep his Suku on watch though. Yeah, that's a nice pattern. Another couple of days, I think we're going to see Suku have some type of move. No, that's not true. You don't have to be bullish on Bitcoin to be bullish on the whole crypto market. It's totally, every project is different. I mean, there's cryptos that don't run with Bitcoin. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's pretty much all the stocks, and I'm gonna keep on watch for now. Or not stocks, but cryptos. That one's still slowly moving. So, give the stream 5 more minutes. If there's any cryptos anybody wants me to take a look at, let me know. Go ahead and throw them over in the chat. Let's take a look at Cartesi closer and see how fast it's moving. CTSI, there we go. In the 1 hour, we already know we've got that triangle. You can see it there pretty clearly. So we got strong support at 125. It's trying to hold 150. But it looks like it may crack 150. It looks like it may have to come down again. Got this little the sell off and then a little bit of green, but then this red candle where it just went smush right against that 155 area, and then this wick on this candle hit at that 155 area, and we're going down. So I don't know. 150 can hold, it'll be fine. It just doesn't look like it's going to hold, at least at the moment. Crystal Voorhees. You need some coins? It's kind of random. Just going in the chats and asking people to send you coins randomly. Oh yeah, VChain. Let me take a look at VChain. I did not take a look at VChain today. Yeah, VeChain's still looking good. On that 4-hour climbing right up that 50, even with that pullback, no problems, rebounding. Yeah, VeChain's looking pretty good. Same as every day, Lauren. As long as it's going up to 50 day. That's all that matters. Staying above that 15 cents. So, alright guys, I'm going to call it a night. We'll be back tomorrow morning on the other channel for some live stock trading. And then we'll be back here on this channel 4:30 p.m. Central Time for the live crypto update. And maybe some trading depending on what Fetch does tonight. So if you guys haven't yet, go check out frameworkfortune.com, sign up, it is free, and hit that like button if you haven't done that either. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.